Well, I'm a mathematical biologist, and over the last couple of years, I'd say my interest has been around how our bodies function, particularly our cells, how they function and how they coordinate. I guess the way to think about it is the way people could coordinate to build something, cells in the bodies also coordinate their motion, so how they move and when they divide. And in the best case scenario, they repair wounds and they create embryos and tissue develops. And sometimes in worst cases, we have diseases like fibrosis or cancer metastasis. And so a lot of my work is understanding the rules that govern that motion and hopefully just extract some insight that then we can bring back to experimentalists and biologists. Biology is very complex. So much so that we cannot capture everything because mathematics likes, to some extent, clean rules. And one of the biggest challenges is how do you capture only the essential feature of the biology while keeping the model accurate enough to give you insightful and useful results. It's like you're trying to draw a map that is simple enough that you can use it, but accurate enough that you don't get lost. We are also in a time when there's so much data. Now we have access to a lot of data, but one of the challenges that comes with that is the fact that the data is also disparate. And it's very heterogeneous, which means we have a lot of different data sets. And so how we bring them back together and also integrate them with mathematical models is actually quite difficult. The real goal of our work is to go back to the biologists and the experimentalists with models that do things that they've seen in experiments, or at least that show them things that matches their own intuition sometimes as experimentalists. And I think there's a lot more work that is being done in how we communicate that. When a biologist talks to us, they tell us what is important about the biology they're looking at. And when I bring it back to them as a mathematician, sometimes I have to say this biology is extremely important, but look, we don't need to capture all of it. We can capture some of it, but look, the result is still relevant and predicts what you've seen in your experiment.